So what is the recommendation here you have to give? What is being a security guy? So what is the recommendation as per your point of view? So you have to always, these passwords are, CGG123. So you should always see this password should be very strong. Okay. It should be a read only, and password should also give in an unencrypted manner. Okay. So that means you have to configure in your configuration files. Okay. Yes. Coming to the second vulnerability or second these things. So it has been given services TCP connection live. So this is the TCP hyphen keep alives dot in hyphen in. So these are one of the service actually where your device will basically have. Okay. So that means like see what is the observation I am giving. So connection to the Cisco switch device may become orphaned. That means if for some time if it is not enabled, it will give you some kind of what we say like DOS attack kind of vulnerabilities. Okay. See here everything is given, impact level is given, and what is the recommendation and what is the command you have to execute, that also given. This command has to copy and you have to paste in your what we say like in your access privilege mode of your switches, and then you can save it and you can come back outside the switch. Okay. See here, it also shows my console timeout. Okay. So that means I have a console line को no timeout hai. So that means like if suppose someone is login, so it can be for a number of days also. Okay. So BTV line 0 to 4, there is a no timeout. Okay. So that means like suppose there is a terminal, there is a telnet, there is a SSH. Even though you are telling like, sir, I am using SSH, I am using HTTPS, but what about a service-based vulnerabilities? Suppose you have a configured a SSH, you are telling like, sir, मेरा तो SSH configured है, कोई भी कुछ नहीं कर सकेगा. But what about the guarantee? When you are configuring any rule-based vulnerability होगा तो क्या होगा? So this is another example. Okay, so that means even though your SSH is configured, there is a vulnerability. There is a you are not configured SSH in a proper manner. Okay, see, so that will not configure timeout within 10 minutes. Okay, so always 10 minutes is also very large actually, as per my knowledge. Okay, so always you should be some kind of 1 minute or 2 minutes or some seconds also. Okay. So these are some of the things, and you can see like it is also the tool is also giving you with proof of concept. That means that POC is also ready for you. Okay. So again, coming to my fourth vulnerability, it is a telling like it is my HTTP is enabled. Okay. So that means the HTTP service was configured. That means my system is prone to some kind of attacks. Okay. So what is the recommendation as part of your point of view? So what is the recommendation you have to give? Use HTTPS. See, recommendations you can see here, right? See, recommendations you can see here. Just copy it. Okay. Copy it and paste it. Okay. So the I mean like CDAC recommends if not required, you should always use some kind of commands. Okay. So you have to use SSH. And what is the command you execute, sir? What is the command? See, command also you have to see no IP space HTTP server. Okay. So that means like you have to disable this command for securing your network, right? Okay. I think hope you got a clear idea about the tool and how it works. So you should be the simple thing is like you should have your configuration file in your these things. Okay. So second vulnerability is also same. So SNMP is enabled in my case. Okay. SNMP is enabled in my case. Okay. SNMP is enabled. Okay. So SNMP is also enabled. So always SNMP version 1 and version the 2C is always prone to some kind of attack. Okay. For that purpose, you should always use SNMP version 3. Okay. SNMP version 3. So SNMP version 3 is very, I mean like it uses the authentication, encryption. Okay. So the most basic level of authentication to protect any attacks. Okay. So the same you can also see here. What is the impact? What is the recommendation it is giving? And all those things you can see from your report itself. Okay. So coming to the next vulnerability. So always the telnet vulnerability is also present in my case. Okay. So you can see that report here. In my case. Okay. So logging is also not enabled. Okay. So logging is a very essential components of the secure network configuration. Logging not only assists network administrator to identify issues in troubleshooting, but also network administrator to react to intrusive attempts. Okay. So these are some of the things as a secure level of thing, as a manager of networks and CISOs, you have to always see the different network device has to be hardened because it is the first level of defense. So where your organizations may observe. Okay. So such kind of tools or such kind of techniques we have to use for securing our network devices. Okay. So you can go through this tool. It is a very good tool. If any doubts are there, you can ask me. Okay. So proxy ERP. So such kind of things here, like I'm using even though I'm using a SSH, but I'm not using a SSH version 2 here. Okay. See here. So although vulnerabilities are widely, Nipper recommend that SSH version 2 be configured to support only version 2 of SSH protocol. Version 2 of the SSH protocol can be configured. So even though your tool is also giving the chance to configure the command also. Okay. So it is also giving a recommendation to tell you basically what is the command you have to give for recommending you to secure that these things. Okay. Some of the things are there which you can go through. Okay. So various very good tool. Actually, it is a very good tool. Okay. So finally, it gives a summary of your these things as a manager point of view. So what are the vulnerabilities are there? Weak passwords are identified. Okay. TCP keep alive messages are configured for the inbound connections. So these are the following observations are there with respect to the switches. Okay. And also it will give the complete information of your device. See what is the host name, what is iOS, and what is the encryption you are using, what are the services you are using in your case. Okay, so these are some of the things are there where you can see and you can configure as part of your policy, as part of your secure these things. Okay, I think hope you got a clarity, right? So Nipper is a good tool. So basically is used for your offline configuration audit. Okay. If something is there, if you don't want to disturb the network, so you can go thoroughly with that SNMP, I mean like your Nipper tool. Okay. So we'll have some 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay. So guys, are you there or not? Are you listening the things what I am trying to say you? So I think it is a very good tool. So you can please use, practice it. So we'll get an idea. So shall we break for 5 to 10 minutes? Yeah, sir, there is or something, yeah. Sir, this is a single switch IP for multi switches to view Bulro, another command Linux or another tool is there. Sir, actually see, yes. Instead of giving a .txt, so you have to give in a folder. You have to give a folder. Suppose I just show you one this thing for you. See, this is the .txt, right? So what I will do means, if it is a bulk reports are there, so I will just create a folder with name all files. Okay. So here inside the folder, inside the directory, I created some number of .txt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this is my input file, all files, rename, input. Okay. So same thing. all files output. Okay. So that means there is nothing like you can create at a time you can create all your bulk reports. That means the thing is like all files input has to be given here. I mean like 1.2xt, 2.txt, 1000.txt. Okay. So you have to give that what you say like the directory name and the location of that where exactly your files are there. Okay.